Hi there. I want to show you this little cup here that I have. In there, you can see there's like a blue-green little tablets or bits, and then the darker green. The blue-green colored ones are spirulina, and then the darker green are chlorella. And I have known about the incredible nutritional value of these things for many, many years, and I used to take them, especially since I had mercury fillings removed. And my biological dentist had told me how important it is to take chlorella every day for the rest of my life. I stopped, though, some years ago because I was not able to find a reliable source for the chlorella. And I wasn't sure about the spirulina either because they absorb so much from the environment that if you're getting something from a natural body of water, you're actually also getting all the contaminants that were in that water if you're taking either of these things. So it wasn't until recently, a couple of months ago, when I found out about a new brand of the Chlorella and Spirulina, which processed them completely in, how would you say this? So like their own artificial tanks, and it's not artificial as in chemicals, but it's not a natural body of water. So it's like closely monitored, fresh water that's used, and there's absolutely no contaminants in them. They're tested frequently, and it's an absolutely incredible product, super high quality. The other really important thing is that with chlorella, the cell wall needs to be broken for your body to be able to absorb the chlorella, and glass is used, little glass beads, by most companies in order to tumble the chlorella and break the cell wall. This company does not use glass, so there is no lead, there's nothing like that in the chlorella. These things are so full of nutrients that it's actually, one package of them is like 511 pounds of nutrition from vegetables, and I take 30 a day of each. It's actually just a couple sips of water because they're so tiny. They're like the size of baby aspirin. So it's not like, it sounds like a lot. And I was just telling a family member about this because she has some serious conditions and she hasn't been really taking any vitamins. By the way, you don't need to take vitamins with this. The only ones that I take are B12 and D3K2. You actually don't need any supplements. This is not even a supplement, it's a food, but it's got so much nutrition that you don't need. You can stop, like throw away any supplements you have. And I would highly recommend it unless it's something that you really seriously need because you have some sort of condition. Because most supplements are made with synthetic ingredients. So I was telling my family member that she should take these, and she's like, 60 a day, and she can't handle it. But she's been having some serious issues where she'll get very large bruises on her body when she just, has some pressure from something. She might be exercising or something and hit her wrist against a piece of furniture or whatever, and having some really big problems. And I told her this will help you. She also needs some vitamin C and maybe a little bit extra, but this is incredible, the amount of nutrients, and being able to, I'm taking it for the nutrients and also just because I want to remove heavy metals and mold toxicity from my body, which I still have a little bit of. And I was able to get a 20% discount for you all for these products if you go to energybits.com and enter my code, which is BIOME. It's a capital BIOME. That's also in my link in my bio, and I just can't recommend these enough. I don't want to sound like it's an ad or something. There's so much more information on the website so you can read about it, and I'm going to be sharing more about it too. I've been taking it for about 2 months. I've seen definitely a huge difference. It's hard to explain, but the energy in the morning from the spirulina is definitely like something I have noticed hugely. The chlorella, if I had to choose one, I would only take the chlorella, but I do take both because there's so many benefits. But the chlorella is absolutely necessary for me with the heavy metals, for anybody, even the pollution you're breathing in the air. But anyway, read more about it. Like, don't take my word for it. And look at the studies that there are. You don't even have to take the company's word for it either, obviously. There are so many studies. There are over 100,000 studies proving the benefits. Even NASA, they've done studies. They give these to their astronauts, and they highly recommend. And I think the World Health Organization says it's the most nutrient-dense food, and that it will end world hunger if it's actually recognized. It's not like I care about these different bodies or organizations, like the WHO or NASA, but they do have a lot of ability for high-profile testing, and they're not the only ones. So anyway, there you go. Let me know if you decide to try it, and I would love to hear your results too.